let's get into our first story here.
Yeah.
Which is a little concerning just because I don't know anything about science. So apparently the Earth's core...
Do you think our audience was confused about either one of us?
What?
Do you think our audience looks at us and goes,
One of
science
them's got to know something. Yeah.
Yeah. Levi definitely, you actually do look like you know science. So
Okay.
that is a good thing that you prefaced.
My grandfather was a chemist, so if
Oh,
that
yeah.
if that gets transferred via DNA, then I am a scientist.
Oh, okay.
All right, so it's a little concerning. The Earth's inner core has appeared to stop spinning.
What?
And my only context for this is the movie The Core. Did you ever see that movie? Hilary Swank.
Long time ago? 90s?
Probably early 2000s, I would guess. But basically, the core of the Earth stops spinning, and they have to go and like restart it by hitting a bunch of nuke. Like they go in this like special submarine that lets them swim around the magma or whatever.
That's right.
And then they set off a bunch of nukes to like get it spinning again. Yeah. So that's all I really have to go off of when I hear the Earth's core stopped spinning. But these scientists seem to say that it's not a big deal, which totally ruins that movie for me.
Yeah, it also ruins science. Hey, the core of the Earth has stopped spinning. Not a big deal.
Yeah, literally nothing's happened. Most of you didn't notice.
Yeah. And it's not like we're going to stop or anything. We don't even, okay, I'm going to level with everyone. We don't know if there's a core to the Earth.
Yeah, exactly.
The deeper down you swim in a lake, the colder it gets. So
yeah,
we don't really know. The Earth could be flat.
Yeah. Well, TikTok wants me to believe the Earth is flat.
Yeah.
I get nothing but flat Earth content.
Yeah.
But I've never once like engaged with it ever. Like I'm not like, oh, what's this test they did that proved it was flat? Anytime I see it, I'm like,
next.
Okay, you know,
same shit.
And so maybe because that flat Earth stuff's becoming more popular, they're trying to combat it with real science. Like,
okay,
well, if the Earth was flat, how come the mantle stopped or the core stopped spinning?
That's so funny.
We can measure it. Seismic activities. You know?
It's all magic.
It seems like BS to me. It seems like the same way they like carbon date things and they can tell how old it is. I'm like, oh, really? That rock? You could tell how old that rock is?
Yep. The carbon told us.
Yeah. Shouldn't that rock be however old the Earth is?
It is. It's
because
400 billion million years old.
Matter can't be created or destroyed, so it should be everything on Earth should be the same age if we really get down to the details of it, you know?
Yeah.
This just feels like listen, we did the experiments, we did the seismic tests, and we know that the Earth stopped spinning. Like, how do they know?
Yeah. And how do we know that they know?
Exactly.
That's the point.
Yeah.
Like they might know, they might not know, but we need to know if they know or not.
Right. And if they're going to come out and say something like it did stop, tell us how you got there.
Yeah.
You
Walk
know?
me through it a little bit.
Do your best to like dumb it down for someone like me. You know, we're out here just trying to spread the government's message that the Earth is a globe.
It is a globe.
We don't need our citizens thinking it's flat because, well, we don't know what that might do. Like, you know.
We don't want to start a panic.
That always, yeah. Have you ever looked into the flat Earth stuff?
Not with any serious. I think I started when all, like, Kyrie was making a big deal about it.
Yeah.
And then maybe Kanye or somebody.
Yeah.
And I watched a Netflix documentary, about 15 minutes of a Netflix documentary.
About flat Earth?
Yeah.
Oh, really? They made a Netflix.
It was disproven in the first like 15 minutes.
Really?
Yeah. They ran some experiment.
Right.
The flat earthers did.
Yeah.
And if the Earth is round, the laser won't be.
Right.
Yeah.
I saw that video.
And I was like.
And they're like, oh. Well. Yeah.
Yeah. So I turned it off and never looked at it again. I was like, this is on Netflix.
Uh-huh. I will say, I'm not convinced, but because I saw those experiments too, and I'm like, okay, it's idiots, you know, like these guys are idiots, obviously, you know, But the more things that TikTok feeds me, it zeroes in on where you might doubt them. You know, they're like, right. Oh, you think because of the moon and the sun and the orb, you know, like all this. And they're like, well, look at this, you know? And I'm like,
I've never looked at that.
I mean, I see what you're saying, you know?
Yeah.
What you're saying does make it seem a little fishy, you know?
I see how you got there.
Yeah. The most convincing one for me is that it might be a flat earth, but we're covered in a dome. And the way they do experiments to show that we are is by having a light source like the sun, how it falls over the continents. It can only be created with a half dome versus like a ball. They do the same one, and it's like wrong the way the sun is supposed to fall onto the earth.
Yeah.
If anything was going to be true about flat earth, it would be that we're in a dome and not on a ball, you know? But I can't get there. I just can't.
I mean, gravity would make more sense.
Yeah, 100%.
Because to me, the only thing that doesn't make sense about gravity and centrifugal force is like when something spins,
it's the perpetual motion.
Things fly off of it, right? You know, like if I take a scrub brush out of my sink and twirl it in my hands,
right?
Everybody's getting wet,
right?
Everybody's getting wet.
Whatever force field around the earth that's keeping clouds and stuff in, that's probably what's pushing us down, right? Or like keeping us in.
I'm not a
Even
scientist.
If we are, I don't know. Regardless, I don't need to know. It doesn't make a difference to me. You know?
I'm not narrating any.
Some people who find out the earth is flat, it's like if they truly believe the earth is flat, it's world shattering, right? But even if I found out it was flat, I would, okay.
Yeah, now what?
Yeah, it changes nothing.
Yeah. Do I make shirts or what?
Yeah, like, what's the end goal here? Like, okay, now we all believe it's flat.
Well, then but then it would be kind of crazy because our understanding of the universe is completely skewed, right? Like,
yeah.
Now I'm asking questions about our universe instead of like how to get out of debt. You know what I mean?
You think that would be like the result, a negative result of people believing the earth was flat?
Yeah, they're like, we don't need look. In the age of social media, we don't need more people asking more questions. We need less questions.
Let's leave it to the experts. Yeah. Leave it to the scientists.
Remember back in like the 50s when people just fucking believed what they were told? Yeah. The media told you that Kennedy was assassinated by a gunman.
Yeah, but that's when people had integrity.
They believed it.
Yeah. Or at least you thought people had integrity.
Yeah.
You know? And now you can't believe anything.
Nothing. So we got tons of questions. Yeah. Now they come out with the earth is flat.
Right. But scientists are like, no, actually the earth is round and it stopped spinning.
And we've stopped spinning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In case you weren't worried about the future of our planet already.
I mean, to be honest, if I was God, which I'm not.
Just to clarify. Not God. Also not God.
Or a scientist.
Not
scientist.
In case there was any confusion, not God.
Not God.
Not scientist.
However.
Related to a scientist.
Yeah.
Related to God.
If I was like the agnostic God, right? Like the set things in motion, back off, see what happens God.
Yeah.
I would see where I was at in this human experiment, right? I would check in.
Yeah.
And I would go, nope.
Next.
Yeah.
Start over.
Yeah. Crush that bubble quick. You know what I mean? I would take this earth and I would make it stop spinning fast.
Click.
They're licking each other's buttholes.
Yeah.
I'll put the brakes on that core.
Yeah.
You know?
But apparently that does nothing. So, nice try, God. It's like, that Heather McDonald, when she's like, triple vaxxed and I still get my period. And then just passes out.
When I first saw that, I was like, that's the funniest bit Heather McDonald's ever done.
It was unbelievably perfect timing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Even as
that's how I know there's a God.
Yeah, even watching it as like as a video, I thought it was a joke.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was serious. And then I'm like, wait.
Yeah.
It's serious? And then it became even more funny.
Yeah. I don't mean to brag. I don't care. But I want you to know, double vaxxed, booster, flu shot, never got COVID. Clearly, Jesus loves me the most. Seriously. So nice. So nice.
Some people just need to learn their fucking lesson.
You know? As long as it didn't take her out, she knows better now.
Yep, taught by the Lord himself. Just the best timing. Shout out Heather McDonald.
Part of the reason, I feel like we've made a lot of assumptions, or scientists have, like, made a lot of assumptions about how things work in the world.
Yeah.
I could have sworn the spinning core had something to do with gravity.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I was taught.
Isn't that kind of like what's creating the electromagnetic whatever?
Yeah.
And then you see like clips of Neil deGrasse Tyson saying, we don't know what gravity is. Like they literally,
right.
We don't know. So like now the core stopped and we still got gravity. Nothing bad's happened. So, now it's even more confusing. But yeah, so I don't know what this means. Okay, I've read this article and it's not any clearer.
Okay.
Basically, they're saying that the Earth's core, come to find out, they used to think it spun faster than the mantle. Now they found out, based off of this, every 70 years, it slows to almost a stop and switches direction. That's what they're saying.
Every 70 years.
Yeah.
The core of the Earth.
So, like, it's going to slow and be mostly at a standstill until, like, 2040 or something like that, to where it'll speed up to be faster than the mantle again.
Oh, okay. And then it slows down?
Yeah, apparently it's just cyclical. And this just happens.
That's a dumb...
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's not dumb,
I don't
but
feel
like...
we really know.
Yeah, they're making shit up now, and they're trying to see what we just believe.
Yeah.
Like they believed the coronavirus thing.
Yeah.
See if we can throw the Earth's mantle thing in there.
We're really trying to get this apocalypse happening.
Yeah,
we're trying to get the ball rolling on this thing. So let's just keep UFOs. Let's put all of it out there.
Yeah.